Love them knives here. We're going to talk about a Tuya knife. Got this one just recently, and it's called the Hellfire Mini, actually, is what I understand it to be. If you see right here, Hellfire Mini, okay, from Tuya Knives. A skeleton design, okay, S90V titanium carbon fiber. Let's pop it out of here and let's see what it looks like. And that's what it looks like. That's not exactly mini. Does that look mini to you? It doesn't look mini to me. So maybe just Hellfire, okay? And I think you got the skeleton, okay? Moniker there and S90V on there. And that's a blade, isn't it? And we got a double dose, right? Look at the grind on that thing. Now, will the cutting transition from one grind to another? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, pretty nicely. Okay, so yes, it's sharp. S90V blade, huh? Whoa, baby. So how big is that dog? Supposed to be 3.5-inch blade. Let's see what it really lines up to be. Well, 3.5 there, okay. 3.25 up here. So somewhere, wherever you decide you want to plant that flag, 7 5/8 overall length. So is that a mini? It's, I consider 8 inches full size, maybe even 7.8 full size. It's pretty close to really a full size knife at what, 19.5 centimeters? Okay, so you got anywhere from 85 millimeters to 90 millimeters in blade length and almost cutting length, really. There's really no relief here for anything other than sharpening, which is fine. Okay. Let's check it out. Let's give it a old drop. Okay, so it's pretty quick over the detent because that flipper tab, which is not all that much of a sail. It's not that huge. Okay, you can push button this thing open. So that's kind of interesting. Not all knives can you do that with. Pull back. Okay, can do that too. Kick it. Now you got this fuller in here. So it's a real swashbuckling looking knife, isn't it? Yeah, man, that's a kind of a cleaver-esque thing going on there. Now, I would have preferred if they'd have thrown inlay on the back. I mean, I don't know why they didn't, but they didn't. And that's not unusual, but I would have liked to have seen this going on both sides, and then maybe it would have come up here to where it was like a bolster lock type thing, that kind of thing. So it hides the lock bar with the inlay, etc., etc. But okay, it is how they designed it to be. So here it is, and kind of a thumb ramp going on here, and then more jimping up here. Okay, so you can just reach up here and get more. And that's some cutting there. That was sharp on that paper. So, and you got a contoured titanium handle with carbon fiber. Okay, and yeah. The hardware looks nice. That looks good. Okay. Fit and finish is fine on these Tuya knives. I don't have any issues with that. And of course, no blade play, no lock rock. There's your, 20% lock up on that thing. Looks like they've done weight reduction on that. So really, even up and underneath the carbon fiber, I would have thought they wouldn't have done that because they've already taken material out here to do the inlay. So that's kind of interesting that they did that. Ceramic bearings, that kind of thing. So we got the overall length, but what does it weigh? And, it's a tall blade, isn't it? So it doesn't feel like this really discreet gent carry thing. It's a bit big for that. Okay, 5.2 ounces. Let's go on to grams. 148 grams. So it's not a lightweight, that's for sure. And what do we got for fatness? Man, that's not much. It's pretty slender. 0.47 of an inch. Yeah, 12 millimeter. That's not much. And then 0.12 of an inch. So what, 3.2 millimeter blade stock? Okay, that's not bad. It's a little heavier than some of the stuff that's going around recently, which is mostly 2.8 to 3 millimeters, but that's fine. That's fine. Ergos, I mean, you've kind of delineated yourself here with this. So you either fit it or you don't. It's something I can adapt to. It's okay. Okay, I got finger there, these. Not a lot of room on the handle, but I can back it up here with the last finger there. And okay, let me see. Actually, reverse grip is also not bad. It's relatively comfortable. I'm kind of backing it up here, but okay, that works. But yeah, I'm surprised that it gets over the detent so quick because just like that. And this, it's not really a flow right into the bolster, but okay, it is what it is. Blade in here, blade to handle length is all it needs to be. This doesn't bother me though, to tell you the truth, because when it's up here, then that becomes a bit of a thumb ramp. The overall design looks good. You know, it looks good. They're doing some stuff over at Tuya. They got this out. They've got some other models that have come out recently as well. The Wrath 2 is out now, and so that's interesting. And we will check that one out as well. But this is the Hellfire Mini. Nice long backspacer, isn't it? Whew! That is something. So let's play with knives. Let's see what we got here. We ain't coming in from the front. Let's come in from the back. But I was just thinking it'd be kind of interesting to pop this apart. I don't think it's going to be a problem. It looks like it's going to be pretty standard to pop this apart right here. Yeah. This will be one of those ones that's kind of easy to take apart, except you got the long backspacer there, and they tend to kind of grab on. Ooh, no, they don't. This one, usually, you know, sometimes it holds it in there because it's kind of almost a press fit, but this came right off. Wow, that was easy. So there you go. There's your backside. And so they have done some weight reduction in here. And then here's your hardened or your steel washer, hardened steel insert for your lock face, and then ceramic detent ball. Okay. And then you got ceramic bearings. Okay. And there you go. Boom, boom. So what do we got after here? We got the blade. Okay. It looks clean. There's some lube, but that's about it. And then it looks like you got a captured pivot here because you got a flat spot on the pivot. And that mates up somewhere probably back in here, doesn't it? I'm not seeing it. It must be at the front then. Okay, so let's do this. Let's kick this out and see. Yep, we got a flat spot. Okay, so she slides in with the flat spot in the front, and that keeps it from turning, and there you go. So you don't have to worry about that. And then, of course, these another steel washer in here, and a lot of weight relieving here, even though you've done some of it to just put these inlays in here, right? And the carbon fiber looks good until I kind of smooshed oil around on it. So, okay. Good, good. And then there's your backspacer. And yeah, I could woggle that off if I needed to, but don't need to. All right, so that was easy. And that's your disassembly. And what do you think? Hellfire Mini. Oh, yeah, she drops. It's nice. I mean, Put it right back together was real easy to take apart and put together. And that just got a really nice drop to it. And it's centered. It's nice. Uh, if you like that cleaver-ish type thing going on, this is not too big, but it's got the height that gives your hand something to hold on to. You might like this. I mean, I'll tell you what, Tuya knives, just no better people to support than Dave and his family. They've really just done a great job. Dave's been with Tuya for a long time, gotten collaborative designers, done his own designing, doing a lot to keep this brand fresh, you know, with new designs and, of course, new materials and doing new things. So, he'll be at Atlanta Blade. I'm going to see if I can get him and his wife to go have dinner with Roseanne and I, because, you know, they're just great people. Just great people. Good Midwestern flyover state, you know. And it'll be the dinner of the deplorables, right? Yes, it will be in Atlanta. I love it. But way cool knives. I mean, I've been buying Tuya knives for years now, and I've got some of the original stuff, right? But it's just great. All right, I'll leave you alone. Yes, we are. Love them knives. Check out my website for pre-owned knives, and stay sharp.